I'm going to share a video with you on the tips and tricks I've learned, and I'm going to share these through Edie Melson's The Right Conversation blog. So stay tuned for a 12-part series on how to grow your YouTube channel and maximize visibility. Hey there guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm going to show you a little bit behind the curtain. If you've never uploaded a YouTube video or you upload videos but you're not sure what all those defaults mean, stay tuned because I'm going to explain what all those little check boxes mean and where you can put keywords to optimize your SEO. So what we're doing here is we are on my Writing Unedited channel, and I just opened this channel very recently, so my numbers are low, and there's a good chance if you do as I say and not as I do, and you post as frequently as necessary, which is several times a week or at least once a week, then you're going to see growth. You're going to see optimal growth. Now, I am doing this vlog in correlation with Edie Melson's The Right Conversation blog. So if you read the blog and you want to get an inside peek at the things I was talking about in the blog, that's this. And if you would like a printout sheet, basically a checklist of the things I'm talking about right now, you can go to Edie Melson's The Right Conversation. And if you type in S.E. Schroeder YouTube, you will find this video, the correlating blog. All right. So, and I'll put that in the description here below. Well, I'll put it in the description of this video that I am doing currently, not the one I'm editing to show you as an example. All right. So I do another video on titles, but basically you want to make sure that you are using keywords in your title. Your first audience for your title is actually the YouTube algorithm. And the second audience is your viewer. For the thumbnail, your primary audience is your viewer. You want to grab your viewer's attention and you want to make sure your thumbnail and your title complement one another. They are not exactly the same. Again, watch that video if you want to know more about that. So, description, here we go. There are certain things that you want to make sure you are including in your description when you are uploading a YouTube video. The first thing you're going to do is talk about the video itself, and you're going to try to use a hook. So here I have, are you making a common mistake when you upload videos to YouTube? In this video, we'll discuss how to maximize thumbnail and title real estate. All right. And then you also want to talk about what your channel has to offer. So I say, welcome to Writing Unedited, where you can learn tips, tricks, and techniques for all things writing. Then you also want to include a bio of yourself. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go to S.E. Schroeder bios and short bio, 69 words. I have all these different bios. So someone tells me they need a certain word count for a bio. I've got it. We want to copy that. We don't want to cut it. That would be so sad. Oops, wrong one. All right. All right. So we're going to go here and we are going to say that's my bio. All right. All right. And then we are going to join, sorry, Linda Goldfarb, there was an there. All right. We are going to join the newsletter and we are going to receive 3 free chapters of the Prodigal Son, Crackhead to Jesus Freak. So one thing you need to do, you need to include your links to social media, to your books, to your newsletter, and you want to have calls to action in your description. I actually have 2 of them, if you can see. I have this join the newsletter for 3 free chapters, and then I have click Linktree to connect on social media and check out S.E. Schroeder's latest books. This is also my website, which people can figure out probably. Another thing that you can include in your description is a bunch of hashtags. And so you can, here's author problems. YouTube, like other platforms, will suggest high performing hashtags and you can put those in there. Book talk, is that there? Why not? You can do up to 60, but you don't want to do more than 60. And honestly, I don't think you need that many. But adding hashtags can't hurt. All right. So if you've ever uploaded books to Amazon or you have a series on Amazon, you know that series sell better. Series get more attention on Amazon than a single book does. So it's the same way with YouTube playlists. So we have these playlists and we want to make sure that you are adding these things to playlists, and you can add the video to as many playlists as you want, but it bumps it up a little bit. It gives it just that little extra push in the YouTube algorithm if you are adding it to a playlist. All right. So unless you are a children's author who is writing children's books and reading children's stories, your content is not made for kids. There's a difference between kid-friendly content and content specifically catered to kids. Your content, I'm guessing if you are a Christian writer, your content is kid-friendly, but it is not made for kids. If you click, yes, it is made for kids, they put your video onto YouTubekids.com rather than YouTube.com, and your video will not be seen on YouTube.com. So make sure you are typing, no, it's not made for kids, unless you are reading your own story for story time for kids, or whatever your kids' video is, right? Make sure it is not made for kids. All right, we're going to show more here. If you have received anything to create a video, then you need to click paid promotion. AI, this is kind of self-explanatory, so I'm not going to go into it a whole lot, but if you're making a person appear do something they're not actually saying or doing, then you have to say you're doing AI. There's a checklist, right? So you just read the checklist. You can use AI, but if you use AI, you have to click that button that says you are using AI. Invite a collaborator. This is a new button here, and it's really good. So for instance, I could invite Edie Melson to collaborate on this video as a right conversation vlog, because this vlog correlates with her blog, which talks about these YouTube defaults and what to click. Now, if you're watching this and you want to have a checklist of these things I'm talking about, so you can print it out and you can actually like go line by line and check it off, go ahead and open up Edie Melson's Right Conversation blog, type in S.E. Schritter YouTube, and it'll come up, and you can click on that and print it off, and you can use it as a checklist to upload your video to make sure you're not missing anything. You can also go to my website, loveunedited.com, and there's a tab under media that has articles, and all of the YouTube videos and blogs that I've written there are links right there for that. All right. So there's that. You can allow YouTube to create automatic chapters and key moments. I do not want them to allow automatic places, because that feels like a privacy issue for me, and it makes me feel uncomfortable. If you don't care that the world knows where you are, or you want the world to know where you are, then you can allow automatic places. You can also allow automatic concepts. I don't mind this for these writing videos, because I don't think any of my writing content can be taken the wrong way. I will tell you, if you're writing about a controversial topic, you need to be careful with allowing automatic concepts. For instance, on my miscarriage channel, I was doing videos about miscarriage, and I accidentally allowed automatic concepts. Well, the definition, the medical term for miscarriage is a spontaneous abortion. So YouTube started talking about abortion and embedding abortion facts into my miscarriage videos, which is not the same thing. So in some instances, if you're talking about a topic that's it's not black and white or it's gray, you got to be careful with your automatic concepts. However, a lot of YouTubers and influencers that teach about these videos will say that allowing YouTube to make these changes and adjustments will help boost you a little bit in the algorithm. So there's a pro and a con, and you just have to choose what's right for you. Here, tags. A lot of influencers and YouTubers will tell you that tags don't matter. They may or may not. And it even says here, tags can be useful if your content is misspelled. Are they useful? Are they not? I just have them because why not? It's one extra place to put keywords. What I do here is my tags are the actual phrases that viewers are typing in the search bar. tips for Christian authors, Christian influencers on YouTube, how to start writing your story from scratch. Those are the types of phrases you would type in if you are searching for a video and we want this video to come up, right? And they're not exactly right, and I have to edit these a little bit, and I'll show you why that is, but I like having these as a default because it really helps. Most likely, you're using English. You don't really have to worry about the language part of it. I never do. Recording date, recording location, that's a you choice. You can pick that out however you want. Standard YouTube license means that no one else can take your content, so you want to make sure it's there. There are pros to having a creative license. If people use your content, then it gets out there more. So if you want to share your story and your stuff with more of the world, you can use the creative content license. It's not even letting me click on it because this video is already posted. You want to allow embedding because then people can share your content with other people. You want to allow video and audio remixing because if someone takes your video and remixes it, your handle will show up and it gives you visibility that you would not otherwise have. So there's not really a downside to allowing video and audio remixing. You might actually get extra follows. All right, I have people in blogs. A lot of you are doing education. This can be education. This category piece used to be a lot more important in the past. It is not necessarily as important now, but you can I don't fill out any of this stuff, but you can if you did how to, and then you could fill out where in your video you talk about these different things. Like the example is 32 seconds. What is the top speed of a drop ball at 10? What is the top speed of a 2-kilogram ball dropped from 10 meters? All right. So that's an example of the type of question you could ask or include. And it's one more place for SEO content and keywords if that matters to you. I don't do it, but you could. All right. And then comments. Do you want to let people comment? Do you want to show how many viewers like that video? That's totally, totally up to you. All right, I'm going to scroll back up here. And sometimes you'll see a copyright restriction, but the owner allows the content to be used on YouTube. So not a problem. It'll say copyright, but you can still show your video. Sometimes if you use music that is not copyright approved, your audio will be taken off the video. So you got to be careful with the type of music you use. End screen. Absolutely, we want an end screen. I will do one of each of these. So we've got the subscribe element, which is right here. And I'm going to put that. Actually, that's a good spot for it. I'm going to put that here. What am I doing? I want this. Do I want that there? So you can move these however you want. So you're not blocking your face. I don't really like where that is. I'm just gonna. I don't like that. Anyway, you can move these around and put them wherever you want. Subscribe. That's easy. Video that is best for the viewer. If you do that, if you check that, you are allowing YouTube to choose the video. So you want to choose a specific video, and I'm going to say stop posting videos without captions, right? All right, and then playlist, we are going to do helpful tips. All right? So you want to have those because then your viewers will potentially click more videos if they're interested in what you have to say. All right? Cards. A card is something you can add. So I talked about another video. I talked about titles. Where did they go? Where's my title? Branding, simple, author, tips, edit, video practicing, social media. Here, I am going to add, just to show you a card, I am going to add thumbnail tricks to get more clicks. And what you do is you take this little black, this is your card, and you can just put it wherever. And then if people want to look at thumbnail tips to get more clicks, then they can click on that in the middle of the video. So you save that. Yes, you want cards. I have not actually done a quiz. Let's see what this is. Add a quiz. Quiz audience. Do you feel comfortable posting videos on YouTube? I'm going to change the word comfortable to confident posting videos on YouTube. And I've not done this before, guys. We're just gonna see. Yes, or no. Okay. That's all right. We're gonna see what happens there. And I'm gonna put this just right over here for fun. I have no idea where that is. If you're a detail person, you'll probably watch your video and you can move that card to a more applicable spot in the video. Yes, that would be a thing. All right. Here, this is public and I can't change it. But when you upload a video, private means you are the only one who can see the video. Unlisted means anyone with the link can see the video. So if you are actually wanting to have people pay to watch your content, you would give them an unlisted link and you would send that to them and they could watch the video after they pay you on Venmo or Zelle or Cash App or whatever. You could make money with your videos doing it that way. So this has to be public because I want people to see it. All right, so there's that. Okay, now I want to teach you an amazing trick to save time. So we're going to go to settings and actually, hold on, close. Control. I like what I did here better than what I did in there. So settings, and we're going to go to upload defaults, and we are going to Control V that situation. But here's this. So when you use the upload default description, every time you upload a video, it will upload the video with this description. And you will save yourself a lot of headache and a lot of time because your social media links aren't changing, your book links aren't changing, your newsletter link is not going to change. If it does, you can change it within this description. However, you don't have to keep typing all of that in. You can just put it right there. And that is the same thing with the tags. See, tags may or may not help, but it doesn't matter. They're not hurting anything. So if I add these tags here, they just automatically upload and it doesn't matter. It's not taking any more of my time to add those tags in. All right. And then make sure you come over here and you can click these as well. So you don't have to click that for every single video. All right. That's one trick. All right. Here's another trick that I really wish I had known when I first started uploading videos to YouTube. Please work for me. Nope, we're not going to work because there's no back there. All right, so if I go to my videos and I want to edit many things at the same time, so here's what I do. You click this video, click this box, or however many videos you want to edit. You can add all those videos to the same playlist at the same time. And you can edit all these videos at the same time. If you wanted to put a hashtag in your title, you could do that. And you can say insert at beginning, insert at end, replace all for the title. So that's an option right there, right? You have your description, your tags, your visibility, and it doesn't have everything for whatever reason, but most of the check marks that you have to upload and check for your video uploads, you can change right here, and you can change many videos at one time. It's a simple click, and I don't know why I didn't see it right away. I wasn't looking for it, but that will save you hours. It will save you hours. Okay. Last but not least, I am going to take you over to our channel again, reviewing channel, and we're going to go to customize channel. So just to the right of your profile photo, customize channel, and this is where you upload the video, or sorry, this is where you upload the picture for YouTube and your profile picture. This is where you can put your handle. You can change your handle if you want to. It's not a done deal, one and done. So if you change your brand, you can change the handle on YouTube. This here is a description for my YouTube channel, and you can saturate it with SEO optimization words, and it is a great little secret place to add more words, keywords that are going to attract the right viewers and the right people to your YouTube channel. So make sure that you are including your YouTube description if you have not done that already. This is my channel URL. A mistake I've made in the past is this is not my channel URL. This is not my channel URL. You can't use those. This is your channel URL. You have to use this. But what I'm going to do over here is I am going to hit Control V, and I am going to enter, I'll show you this on the screen, YouTube tutorial. Just want to make sure I get this right, guys. We're going to go here, and we have question mark sub underscore confirmation equals 1. I don't want that whole thing. Stop. We're going to go here like this, and we're going to right click, and we're going to copy. If you add these letters to the very end of your YouTube, that's your YouTube URL, right? You're going to hit that. Oops, we don't want 2 question marks. I want to show you something really cool here. All right, so we're going to put this in here and hit enter. Same channel. Confirm channel subscription. Are you sure you want to subscribe to the Writer's Advocate Unedited? Why, yes, I do. All right, so adding that piece of it, that right here, this question mark sub underscore confirmation equals 1. When you add this to your channel URL, you will get this to pop up. So if you are promoting your channel in any way, you want to make sure that you are adding that to the end of your URL. And I know this has been a long and slightly boring video, but I hope it's been really helpful to help you feel more confident in YouTube. One more thing I want to show you. All right, so we've got playlist. You're going to take this and you are going to edit this. And I only have 60 words here filled out of 5,000, but this is your description for your playlist is another place where you can add keywords and SEO content, and it will help give you more visibility. Make sure you're using all these opportunities to upload keywords for SEO optimization. I hope this helps. Make sure to hit subscribe, and I will see you in the future.